Hello everyone, I'm Marissa Wiley and I'm a partner at Nixon Peabody. We're here today at the 12th Annual ACG Women of Leadership Summit, and we are so excited to be joined by so many incredible women like Michelle Jacobs. You've had an incredible journey from managing billion-dollar brands and launching products at QVC to co-founding Womaness.
Yeah.
What inspired you to make the leap from corporate executive to entrepreneur, and why this brand and this moment in women's health?
Wow. Yes, I've had a long, winding career. I was at everything from Pfizer Consumer Healthcare to I worked at Real Simple Magazine for 10 years. I was at Home Shopping Network for 4 years. So I definitely had a lot of experience building brands, working for big corporations. And I hit sort of my mid-40s. My co-founder and I had been talking for years about the fact that we were creating brands for either other people, for other demographics, for a lot of millennial brands. And here we were in our late 40s, early 50s, looking out and saying, there are really no other brands out there that were really talking to women as they age, addressing the issues that we were facing and creating products that were clean, modern. All we were seeing out there were the legacy brands that you had seen for years in this category. So we really saw this as an opportunity to create a brand for women as they age, really with a focus on perimenopause and menopause, ultimately answering the questions that we were asking ourselves.
Well, that's perfect intro into my next question, because Womaness is tackling a topic that's often ignored. Menopause and midlife wellness. What were some of the biggest challenges you faced in launching a brand centered around such a personal and historically underrepresented space?
I mean, it is, when we first started, we were like, wow, there's nothing out here for women like this. As we've gotten deeper into it, it is shocking to me how little women understand their bodies at this age. And there are so many different reasons for that, and I'm not going to go into all of them right here. But there has been a complete lack of information for women, a lot of misinformation. And again, there's been a sordid history there. But I am really surprised all the time that there just has not been more conversation around this. And there are a lot of options for women. And the reality is there are about 32 plus symptoms that are related to perimenopause and menopause. And the women that we speak to talk about everything from, the classic hot flashes, not being able to sleep, brain fog, all of those things. But as, as they're learning more about their different things that are going on in their bodies, we really wanted to address as many of those symptoms as we possibly can and really educate women along the way.
Transitioning to your business strategy, with your deep experience in partnerships and retail strategy, how did you approach scaling Womaness from initial launch to securing placements with major retailers like Ulta and Amazon?
Yeah, I think we didn't really know going in how actually difficult it was going to be. Reaching a 45-year-old woman is not easy today. It's not like a millennial or Gen Z who is on TikTok or something like that. Our customer is actually everywhere. She's still reading traditional media. She's still watching TV. She's on TikTok. She's on Instagram, but she is in so many different places. So when we first started, we really realized that things like PR and social and everything was important to us. And our decision to go into retail, we just launched at Walmart and we're at Ulta Beauty. Thank you. We went into these retailers because our customer is still shopping there. And so while maybe a younger customer is only looking online, our customer is really everywhere. And I think that is both an opportunity, but it's definitely been a challenge for us and something we didn't know as we went into this business.
Right. Well, you've got lots of experience. You've worked across industries and brand categories: health, home, baby, beauty.
Yeah.
What are the key lessons from those experiences that helped you succeed as a founder in the consumer health and wellness space?
I mean, I say this all the time. My network is everything. Throughout my career, I mean, I don't know how a 22-year-old does this, because I have called on everybody I've worked with in my life to either help me with information, make introductions for me. educate me on things, and I've really called on my network. That is my number one sort of advice for people. One, people love being asked, like people like that phone call. Can you help me? Give me advice. Don't underestimate that.
Right.
But really, don't burn bridges. Take good care of your relationships. Take good care of your friends, especially your professional network, because if you do decide to start something, you're going to need these people.
Yeah, and I find among women that the willingness and eagerness even to help is remarkable and very powerful.
Yeah, people are really generous, and I think that has been really a highlight of this whole experience, is just the number of people that have kind of come out of the woodwork and offered help. So surprising, old bosses, people that used to work for me, people I worked, tangentially to. Really, really excited to see somebody take a leap of faith like this.
Right. So as a woman founder, what advice would you give other women, especially those in private equity or corporate roles, who are thinking about starting something new or stepping out into leadership in a bold new way?
I mean, I think it's worth the risk. I think you have to reassess what you think of as failure or success. Just doing it is success. Just making a change, taking that, having the courage to do something is successful. It doesn't, not everybody's going to have, the $1 billion exit, but just taking all of that knowledge and trying something new is really brave. And I don't think people get enough credit for it, having done it myself. It's not easy. And I think, just reframing how you view success and, not being so hard on yourself.
We're here at this wonderful conference today.
Yes.
What's your biggest takeaway so far?
I think it's just been great to hear the interest in Womaness, the interest in my experience. The women I've met have been great. So I hope that they all take away just how exciting it is to start a company and then how important our networks are.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thanks.